This is Imperial Fist. This is just a look at my Librarians. So you've probably seen some of these before, but now these are all painted. I'll finish painting these. I'm just going to go through what I'm going to do with these, because I'm trying to recreate the chapter, Crimson Fist chapter, as much as I can, up to sort of a certain extent. I decided to make the chapter Librarians. So some of these are actually named characters which are in the books or something, but I'm just going to go through and what I'm actually doing with them. So I'll just go through. Now you've got 3 ranks within the Librarians. I'll just show you the model, otherwise it'll just get a bit boring. There's 4 ranks, I think. Where you've got a Chief Librarian, and you just have one of those. You have forgive me if I'm saying this wrong, epistories or something like that, and you have a few of them, and they have codices, and you have more of them, and you have lexicariums or something like that. So and then in their insignia, I'll just bring this down, they usually have, so this is a feeble attempt at a sword really quick, but they usually have that. If they're just one, if they're just Lexicarium, that just shows their first rank. If they Codicea, they've got another one. It's just really quick, sorry. And then story, and then last one if you're the Chief Librarian. At the moment I don't have a Chief Librarian. I intend to use, when I get round to doing him, a Severin Loth, I think it is, from Red Scorpions, and just converting him a bit just to use him. So let's look at my Lexicariums. I think got a few of them. No, got 4. One with Thunderhammer. Got a bit of names on there. So he's holding a Thunderhammer. Grey Knights, mainly made out of Grey Knights box set. I think you've seen him before. This is one mainly made out of Dark Angels, and I've used some of Grey Knights stuff. Stone Bolter and Power Force Weapon thingy. You've got one made out of Dark Angels box, so you've got mostly out of it. I used these and then think I was going to do Dark Angels ages and ages ago, then I just sort of left the models and I thought, oh, these will make good Librarians. So it's got lots of power in his Force Weapon there. You can see that. There we go. And the last one, I think you've seen this one before. Big Force Weapon. Okay, and I've got another 3 in the pipeline which I'm working on, that's a Grey Knight and Dark Angels. Now it's got Dark Angels banner, and it's got a sword on, but I just thought, well, it looks a bit like the Quilla and the Librarian sword, because that's how they're sort of their heraldry. So he's just doing a Force Weapon attack while shoving his sword into a Plague Bear or whatever, Plague Reaper or whatever they're called. Another one made predominantly, I think, all made out of Dark Angels box set, apart from the sword, which is a Grey Knight one. Grey Knight box set's fantastic for making these, but they don't give you enough Force staffs or anything. So this one's work in progress. He's a pretty basic one. So these 3 would be Lexicariums. These are Codiceas. So you've got one, this is made out of Grey Knights box set, totally made out. So you've got a Nemesis 4 stuff being used there. Purity Seals. This is a Grey Knight symbol, but actually it could be used as a Librarian one, because it's got a sword and it's got books. So they're like chief of, well, Librarians, so they're like work in the library and sort of collect all the chapters of records, so I thought that'd be appropriate. All made out Grey Knights box set, really nice. This is heraldry, and the others I might have failed to show you. I'll show you one in a sec. That's got 2 swords, so he's a Codicea, that's sort of, which is his rank. This one has got 1 sword because he's a Lexicarium. There you go, if you can see that. And on the name, you've got like 1 sword there. If that's a vague attempt of a sword, not great at writing or something. Swords. Here's another one, Codicea. 2 swords. Here we go. He's got lightning. I love this one. Made out of Black Reach one, because I wasn't going to use this as a captain. He's got sort of like a force, whatever it is, psychic hood there, which is Quilla sort of thing. Then you've got this fantastic lightning I've done. Sorry, this is a bit sort of, oh wow, feather in my cap sort of stuff, but I really do like that. We use that with future ones. Nice force sword there. Yeah, it's a good model to choose, and I've done a transfer at the back. It's close. Now, at the moment, this is my head librarian, well, the highest rank of librarian I've got. This is an epistory. This is made out for, it's a metal model. I've had this for quite a while, but I decided to read it. I think you've seen it before. So this is, he's librarian, so he's got the insignia. And he hasn't got the 3 swords on him because I couldn't fit it anywhere because he's got books everywhere. Really do like this model with books everywhere. I've really put lots of effort into this. But it's got Senior Epistory, Devlin Derudo or something, whatever his name is. There you go. So, as I'm planning, what I'm planning at the moment is to have one, just move it over here so you've got something to look at. I'm going to plan to have about 1 Chief Librarian, 5 Epistories, 7 Codices, and 10 Lexicariums. We've also got book bearers, but I'm not going to do them because nobody cares. One annoying thing about it is that Games Workshop do not provide you with rules. They just provide you with rules for a normal librarian, and then you can upgrade them to an epistory. I am planning to make my own rules because, as of course they gain experience and are better warriors and better psychers, they'll eventually go up the ranks from codices to epistories to chief librarians. So I'm thinking of making a lexicarium for games I play, like when I do it at home, so I have my own house rules. And some people hate this, but some people think it's a good idea. So these commenting or suggestions or how I can make it and sort of show the difference of the ranks. For Lexicariums, I think they're just going to have a sergeant stats that can unleash 1 psychic power either a turn or once every 2 turns. And they've got force weapon and they can have all the equipment. I think of giving them a wider diversity of equipment. Codices can have I was going to make them be a little bit stronger with Sergeant, have 2 wounds and can unleash 1 psychic power a turn. And or the Lexicariums could just unleash psychic power every turn, but you're limited to just 1. You can only unleash that psychic power. From the epistories would be the same as usual, or maybe a bit stronger, maybe 3 wounds. And the Chief Librarian would be a bit like Mephiston sort of stats. Like 4 wounds or something. So just make sure that the power is increasing and their skill, which I think they used to have that in the old Games Workshop Codex. They sort of had 2 sort of ranks with different stats. And I think we should go back to that when they. So if any Games Workshop writers are watching this video, this is somebody saying that I think we should have a bit more diversity in librarians and chaplains. So having Ecclesiarchs, I think they're called, and just having normal chaplains and having high chaplains, difference in stats. So it gives a space for a user more options, and I think we should include more equipment in the new codex, because at the moment, like, you've got Grey Knights which are overpowered, Orcs are fine, they're normal, they're nice. All the new models I think they're bringing out, they're overpowering them, so Blood Angels, they're overpowering them a bit. Especially with the Storm Raven. I think, comment if you think this is going to happen. Storm Raven, do you think the Space Marines are going to get it? I've spoken to several people from Games Workshop, and they said they're pretty sure that we're going to have them. Not new models. Do you think we're going to bring out the new codex? I'm not sure when it's going to be happening, but the last update was in 2008. So what do you think? When do you think it's going to come out? This year, next year? With the new 6th edition, I think it is. Will be coming out soon, probably at the end of this year or early next year. Do you think there's going to be Space Marines in that again? I'm pretty sure there will be. And what other sort of race will be in there with them? It's nearly definite Space Marines because they're the most popular army. I know I'll definitely run out and buy it when the box set comes out. I won't buy the full rule book because that's a rip-off. Yeah, well, just please comment, and it'd be interesting to hear your views, just from not me, who's a bit sort of biased and I think exactly what I think. So it'd be interesting to see if anybody else thinks that way. Any new things which could be coming out in Space Marines. I've heard some people saying that they'd love if we could attempt to come out in a plastic box set. Problem is, it's really nice to have a bit something original. If everybody had the same sort of thing, or it makes it a bit sort of rare when it's come from Forge World. and not everybody has one. It's quite interesting just to play someone who doesn't have everything that you do. It's nice. So I don't think they should make the Contemptors into plastic, although they have been a raging success. I think that'll be a problem because not so many people would buy them, I think, in the end, or that the general feeling about them would be reduced because they're really nice and Forge World. I hope to get one or two, especially with assault cannons. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the issues I've raised, or if you think I'm just rubbish with what I'm saying about it. If you think they should just keep it all nice and simple, please comment. Constructive criticism, and I'd like to hear your views. Okay, thanks a lot. This is Imperial Fist out.